Do I have audio? Yes, I do. What's going? Hey, Alex. How you doing? I saw you streaming earlier. How'd that go? I had it on, but I was in the middle of editing the podcast, so I couldn't actually listen to it. But I did have your actual drawing going on in the background. So. It's cute art. It's that time of the week. Crime Crackers time. No more PCFX Uniborder. Took it away. I think 60 frames per second camera this week, though. There you go. That's what you get instead of that. So at least I think it's set to that. I should check. I should make sure that it's actually set to 60 frames per second. I am not very good at picking out 30 versus 60 frames, so. It's hard, man. Really, what you have to do is just anything that's on your mind, you just have to say it. Every little thing you have to think about it. Like, did you draw a line bad somewhere? Talk about it. Like, anything. Anything that comes across your mind, you just have to talk. It's very hard to do when nobody's there. It's been interesting because, it's kind of funny. I personally found... I feel like my audio is really loud. Let me double check some stuff. I personally found... doing like and this is at the right level. I personally found that doing like no chat at all was almost easier than having people in chat, especially like when chat is slow. It feels I don't know, I feel like the expectation that nobody is there is a little easier to handle than the expectation that people are there but not responding kind of thing. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, people, like, when I listen to streams, I don't look at the what's it called at all. I don't look at the chat at all most of the time, and I don't chat at all in those streams. In most cases, the spy. But yeah, it's rough. You saw 30 people? Like, 30 people came at some point, or? That's pretty cool, if that's the case. I think... No, I did not shop last time. That's right. I remember I accidentally quit the game after I saved. So. I think I just earned A rank, so I think I have space to get new weapons here. I think the sword is definitely one I want to grab. 172. We have the gun for... I think his name's Dogen or something. Oh, there's a set. Oh, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. So, yeah, it's probably going to be about... As long as I sell my old weapons, I think it will be pretty reasonable to afford these. Oh, these are A rank already. Did I get these from the black market? 135, 148, 120. Okay. Oh, maybe I bought these already. Oh, this is A rank, 172. So this sword is 172. 185. I feel like the guns are... Let me look. Okay. Sword. 135. That's way lower. Cannon. 148. Pistol. 120. That's not like that big of an improvement on that. I think the cannon was 148, so that is a pretty significant improvement on there. And I think 120 was the sword. So I think this is a big improvement on the sword. I'm going to equip that. And then we'll sell the old sword. The 135 sword. Okay. And then the cannon's 148. Although the pistol is more rapid fire, she also has infinite ammo now, if I recall correctly, too. So it's probably actually worth upgrading her as well. We'll just buy new weapons. I won't be able to afford the armor, but it's fine. Okay. And I need to buy the new cannon as well. I don't use the cannon that much, though. Let me hold off on the cannon. Okay. Or did I buy the cannon on accident? No, that's equipped. Okay. So that's 130. that. Okay, so we should have enough to buy new armor now. 58, 60, 78, 48, 50. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Okay. Let's buy the armor for the 2 girls, because that's the characters I typically use. So it's 42k. That I can easily afford that. And then the armor for what's her face right down here. Oh, is there no armor for the cat girl right now, or fox girl? I guess not. Okay. Yeah, so I could buy armor for him. That's strange that it skips the A rank armor. I wonder if the A rank armor is in the black market for her. Go check that. Yeah, that's a decent bump, about 10 extra. Go check the black market real quick. Not sure. Maybe it'll show up, maybe not. We'll see. Nope, no armor in there. Do I have these already? Auto charge. I already got auto charge for her. Mapu scope. Oh, is this a new map attachment? Or is that the one I already have? I don't think I have a map scope. Yeah, that looks new. I want that. The shame only she can equip it, because I have the auto charger on her. But we'll equip it and see what it does. Alright, I think we're probably at a reasonably equipped. We didn't really equip the dragon guy, but I don't really use him that much, so. I will say that I do get the impression that people are getting tired of crime crackers, but we're gonna beat it. We are gonna beat it. Last time was pretty rough. That last dungeon sure was something. So. I think we're chasing after the, what's it called? Whatever his name was. Lapis, I think? Oh. I think Crime Cracker's just a little too plain, but, you know, I knew that this was going to be a risk with this game, so. I could stop streaming this if I was smart. But I'm not. I don't want to just, like, leave games unfinished, so. And I know if I don't do this on stream, we're going to, I'm not going to get to this anytime soon. Yeah, the fact that they're on the left and right makes it so I have to keep moving the phone to actually see what's happening. They're saying that they're like connected to another person, Lapis maybe. So. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. I feel like there was a interest in the Industrial Spy despite the suffering we went through. So, but Oh yeah, I was gonna check out the map thing. Yeah, let's see what that does. It says like map scope, and it says like it should outline a map, but like, let me double check this description here. I'm not sure. We'll hold on to it and see what happens. Oh wait. Oh, I see. That's pretty convenient, actually. It's a shame only one character can use it. And without the auto charger, too. It's not that hard to switch over to the, what's it called? Fox Girl. Yeah, I haven't really thought too hard about what we'll play next. Part of me wants to play Ogen no Kizuna, but I also feel like that's a game that probably people will not want to see me play a ton, so... actually, Vink messaged me this morning. He picked up a game, a Capcom game on PS2 called Black Cat. That looks really interesting. It's an RPG. I don't think it looks like a particularly good game, but I might check that out at some point as well, so... what was that? It kind of looked like there's... Oh, it's just the hallway's larger. Okay. Black Cat, and then he also got me like a DDR diet game or something. But I don't have a DDR pad on PS2, so it's something I need to maybe look into at some point. I feel like everything I feel like I've heard about DDR pads on PS2 is that they're not particularly durable. So I don't know like what getting a third-party DDR pad looks like, but I think he saw it imported the Yoga Mom game on PS2, and he was like, "Ah, yeah, diet DDR. Here you go. Here you go, Ben." So, and it looks interesting. It kind of more or less just looks like more DDR, but I'm kind of curious to see if it does it in any other way. It's just like presenting it differently. Like the front of the cover just looks like a magazine cover or something, like a health magazine cover. So. Hey, Joseph. Going okay. Just doing the thing. The usual thing. You know, maybe I should click on this just in case. Just walking around and hoping we find what we need. How you doing, Joseph? Let's talk about importing video games. So I did during Golden Week, I ordered stuff off Japan Retro Direct. So I did a pretty big order, so I probably shouldn't have. I mean, I never should have, but, you know, I don't know. It does feel good to support Ink and everything. I did take a moment to think about the Dragon Quest Battle Road controller, and the fact that there isn't one even available for sale at the moment made me think, like, I probably shouldn't ask Ink to go, like, find one without knowing what the price is, really. So I might keep an eye out to see if I can, like, I don't necessarily need like a new one of those controllers. I just want one of them. Shipping is going to be a nightmare, that's for sure, but you know, I don't need to get one anytime in the near future either. And Victory, I think it's called Monster Battle Victory Road or something like that, or Monster Road Victory, Monster Road Battle Victory, something like that. I think that will be I think it works perfectly fine without a without that controller. You can use just like a Wiimote and it's fine. So, don't necessarily need it, although the controller is definitely very cool looking. Oh yeah, are you trying to rent, or are you trying to get a house or whatever? So the more and more I see, like, I don't know, I've been trying to get a house since, like, probably 2019, but, you know, basically, after COVID happened, I was like, okay, maybe this is not a good idea, and then it was kind of a good idea because of interest rates, but then, like, by the time I started to realize it would be a good time to start looking, that's when the, that's when all the housing pricing started to go crazy, especially here in Las Vegas, you know, given the given, you know, people like work from home people moving out from California, or at least that's the story, right? Is that everyone blames people coming from California to here. So, yeah, it's been interesting. I have not had to renew my rent in a while though, so I'm not quite sure what rent prices look like right now. I think I'm good until early next year. I think that's when I pushed my rent out to. So, I believe that's when I did. I'm just so lazy. I don't know if I want to bother moving, and I like my apartment, so. Yeah, housing market I think is really rough everywhere right now, and with interest rates going up, I think people are definitely slowing down. What is even going on in this dungeon? I don't know what's happening. Just empty rooms everywhere. Maybe they communicated that at some point. Maybe they were like, hey, this place is empty. Press the circle button to show the enemies. Nope. Yeah, everything's rising right now, inflation, but rent and like housing in general has been you know, going up. So it's been $5 here a couple times, so I think it may have gone back down. But yeah, so largely been staying put myself, just kind of trying to keep things pretty normalized. So. I mean, yeah, I guess we can come in here and look at this room real quick. It looks like every other room we've been in. So, it worries me that we're gonna have to basically go through this entire dungeon again once we find out whatever triggers things to start spawning. So. It's complicated, and it probably, like, the reasons why you think it is probably depends on, you know, where you're at on, you know, political spectrum stuff. Some people will blame, like, you know, president. Other people will say the president has nothing to do with inflation. I think my feeling has always been like, hey, if like every other country in the world is dealing with inflation right now, there's a pretty good chance, or you know, a lot of countries, I should say, especially countries that are similar to the U.S., there's a pretty good chance it's like a fairly external factor, and there are, at least there are explanations out there that explain like that perspective on it. But you know, it's probably a lot of things. If it was an easy problem to solve, then I think it would be solved. So. Inflation on my copy of Prime Crackers. I paid 300 yen for this. Although I think Japan actually is getting inflation now. I think that was what, like, one of the stories I saw a while ago. I forget what they're called. Are they called the umai sticks or something like that? The little like rice cracker sticks. They're delicious. I love them. They're like rice cracker sticks that like have different flavor stuff on them. They're basically like big Cheetos, and I think they're like 10 yen if you buy them in Japan. And in the U.S. they're usually close to like $1, unfortunately, or at least, you know, they're definitely not 10 cents. But those, I think they increased the price to like 13 cents or something, and they were like, oh my god. In the I think there's a Reuters video about it. Anytime Reuters posts anything like relevant to anything I know, it's always kind of interesting to see like their perspective on it. What the heck is going on in this mission? Look at this. We have not seen a single thing of note during this whole thing. So, anyways, I'm not here to tell you like what to think about inflation stuff. So, but yeah, it is definitely a thing. So, see what happens. Probably be fine, but who knows? You never know. But again, I figure if most of the world's battling inflation right now, probably nothing special to us specifically. So. Digging through here. Yeah, I did actually order like a pretty good diversity of stuff from Bink. Let me see. Actually, can probably, while I'm aimlessly wandering these hallways trying to desperately find anything to interact with, let me see if I can pull up the list here. I'm making up guitar stuff now. Oh, I got the DS Keikaishi game. Pick that up. Looks kind of neat, and I like the Wii game. This is probably always good. I forget what this is. One turntainment or Nye channel. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like a DS game or something. That just kind of neat. Atamade do Koteneko. I'm sure if I looked at the boxes, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember I ordered that. Haneru no Tobira wi giri gisi. I think that's the grasshopper kind of game on the Wii. It was a very early Wii game that people were just like, look, it's Japan being crazy or something. What am I? Okay, here's something. Okay. Uchen no Hono no challenge denreu ira bo. Maho Sensei Negima, the second class, Fight of the Maiden Girls. I think that's actually like an 18+ PS2 game, interestingly enough. And then I got a Battle Road this morning, as well as Black Cat and Diet DDR. So there's also that, the whole thing with the Ukraine as well. Yeah, definitely. It is ideal. It doesn't necessarily mean I should do it. Like, I don't need more video games, so I could go a few years without buying video games and probably being pretty alright. So I did not look at these rooms very hard. I should probably do that just to make sure I didn't miss anything, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Don't see anything that looks like out of the ordinary. So I did beat Kogan finally this week. I'm still on the fence about playing through the DLC. The DLC is very difficult. So, but there is more story to it and everything. So I might try to finish it. I'll be out of town this weekend, so I might try to play it in the car. But it's so, like, usually if I'm driving with somebody in a car, I talk to them the whole time. I don't play games, really. So it's different if you're, like, a kid in the back seat or something, and you're not part of the conversation because they're talking about, why is inflation so high? And you're just like, I'm 10 and don't give a crap. Time to play, I don't know, Game & Watch Gallery 2. We're going to flip pancakes for 2 hours, and I'm going to get a high score. And I'm gonna feel great about it. So yeah, I don't know. Like, it's very I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna wander around a little bit longer, but I get the feeling we'll be pulling up the video yet again, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but generally I want to try to figure stuff out on my own if I can. So, but I just gotta kind of like look at the map and look for suspicious things like up here. Okay, I was thinking there might be a room off to the right there to like be symmetrical with the other side, but yeah. So yeah. Speaking of which, when is that? Speaking of video games, sorry. When is that Summer Game Fest thing going on? I wonder if I should stream that. June 10th. Oh, it's spread out per usual. I hate how it's like a whole month. When is your live show? That's all I need to know. Summer Game Fest, June 9th. Okay, 2 p.m. EST, 11 a.m. EST. A couple weeks away. 3 weeks away. We'll see. I might try to stream that. Look at this map. I mean, nothing in here looks suspicious. I'm gonna go up this hall and check the right side of the hallway, but other than that, I kind of don't know what to do. Nope, already got that one. Got that door. Watch it be something like really stupid, like I have an item in my inventory that I need to use or something. Forgot to sell my gems. Admittedly, I don't have a lot of them, so it's probably not a huge deal. But I could waste gems. What was that? I heard a door. Is that the door? Okay. Not that door. I recorded the PCFX podcast this weekend. I think it went very, very well. I'm very happy with it. I think probably the best multi-tap podcast we've done. So that was really cool. I've been editing that this week. It's coming along pretty well. The biggest challenge is just the lack of Did I not do anything here? Did I come in this elevator room and just leave? Did I leave like a stupid idiot? I think I looked at this thing and said, I need to explore this floor more, and then just left, and then completely forgot I even looked at it. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Here we go. Life is moving forward now. Anyways. But, yeah, that went really well. It was like 3 hours long, so this is a very, like, I'm pretty much guaranteed at this point I'm gonna split it in half now. So it's gonna be like an hour and a half long podcast and a follow-up hour podcast. First enemy we've seen. Progress that I saw way early on, and just like my brain was like, I need to explore more, but I was too busy talking, so I like completely forgot the fact that I saw it. Please never yell at people on YouTube who can't find things. It's so hard. It's so hard to pay like super close attention to that stuff. Oh my gosh. I do not it's just really hard to like talk and then also pay attention to what's happening in the game and like retain information. So yeah, I don't know when it's coming out yet. I do want to kind of have both of them planned, so like by the time the first one's done, I could say, hey, this is gonna come out by, you know, this day or something. But we'll see. But it was very good. We talked about the Una FX game. We talked about Angelique a little bit. I was not really equipped to talk about Angelique though, so it didn't really like go very far anywhere. Talked about Makuruna Makundo Z a little bit. And then also Pia Carrot a little bit as well, but more of not so much the content of Pia Carrot, more of just like how Pia Carrot worked as like a fast track for Speedy Noel to get into the PCFX in some ways. So and then we also have a general conversation about like the history of the PCFX and like in a different way that we've talked about the history of the PCFX before. More of just thinking about like the influences of the PCFX, I guess, in some ways. Or maybe its place in like the Japanese industry at the time, kind of thing. And then also, you know, what it would take to release the PCFX in like the modern, or not release, what would it take to get the retro game community to probably like accept the PCFX and as a more like, you know, traditional retro game console that people are, you know, playing. So which I think my answer was probably I don't know if that will ever happen, but I think there are ways that people can get into the PCFX. It's just a very narrow set of ways, but stuff like Una FX getting localized, or not Una FX, sorry, the original Una game on PC Engine getting localized. I think there's probably a bigger audience that's coming into the PC Engine that might appreciate PCFX. So let me just tell you everything I said on the podcast. So, it's a good show. feel like me and Speedy might be very vocal people. I felt a little bad because Filler did not talk nearly as much as us, so I was looking at the timeline of like the voices and everything, and Filler's voice is like represents like half the time that our voices do. So it is a good show. I think we might try to do some more stuff in the future. It's just a matter of figuring out what that is, you know. In some ways, there's only really so much you can do about the PCFX. So it'd probably largely be about individual games. Alright. You hurting? Let's play the other character. I haven't really needed the map yet, so let's put the auto charger on real quick. This whole part of the dungeon seems pretty straightforward, so. And I have like 30 billion videos I'm working on as well, so let's see when those get done. Not this weekend. I will not be in town this weekend. I'll be in California this weekend. I'll leave tomorrow morning, probably. So. I realized like how cold it was in Los Angeles. I looked at the temperature today, it was like 70 degrees, and I'm like, Jesus, it's like 100 here in Vegas. And like, I don't know if you guys get this at all. I mean, it probably just depends on where you live, but like, I just constantly get the notification that it's fire weather. It's like, it's fire weather time. So every time I look at the temperature in Windows now, it's just like, fire weather. You are going to burn. I don't necessarily know what that means. I don't know if that's like a, oh yeah, I can just hold the button down now that I have unlimited energy with this auto charger on. I don't know if that like a little panel there. That means like, hey, there's actually like risk of fire in your area, or if that just means like, hey, the temperature is high enough. Oh, okay, so we wrap back around. There might be a way to get on the other side. Let's see. I do not like that the summer is here, though. It's my least favorite time of the year, and I keep living in places where summer sucks. Maybe someday I won't. We'll see, though. I don't know what will drive me to eventually move. The circle. If I recall correctly, how this worked last time is there's like actual buttons on the wall somewhere that like had different switches on them with shapes. I don't think I've seen any of those so far, though. If I did, I would have probably went and pressed it. I did mention earlier that I played through Kogan. I don't think I'm gonna do anything on Kogan. I'll talk about it on the podcast, I'm sure, once I get back. But Kogan is, you know, I feel like Kogan at its surface level is interesting as like a point of comparison to Gunvolt, but other than that, it's kind of more or less straightforward. The story is kind of weird, actually, because the story is like not I don't know, it kind of is very late to reveal the antagonist, and most of like the quote bad guys are characters that more or less like the second you talk to them, just like, oh, you don't seem so bad. And they just like are like, okay. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to be such a jerk to you. It's very strange. I was somewhat surprised by who the antagonist was by the end of the game, but you can kind of see it once you know what's going on. But yeah, I just don't think it's enough there, good or bad, to really say that much about the game. So, hey everyone, it's our favorite part of the dungeon. I think I'm lost. Alright, well, I think it's time. Am I here? I'm here. Okay. Good. Since I switched cameras, it was not a guarantee I would be here. Let me, we'll open this. Where is my web browser? Browser. Show. Thank you. All right. Got one notification. Who liked my tweet about crime crackers? Who can say? Let's see here. Crime crackers, Wikipedia. Is crime crackers safe? What came up there? Get the katakana here. Gonna go to YouTube probably, actually. Yeah, we're definitely going. Yeah, we're gonna go look at a video. Get ready, it's video time. Time to look at this playthrough. Be like, what did you do here? Because I don't know. Sorry, 1 second. Is this the part of the game we're on? Alright, this looks like the part of the game we're on. I'm gonna move this. I don't know if it's gonna cause problems for you guys or not. Sorry, I'm kind of changing the size of this window a little bit. The problem is on my top screen here, when I look at it up there, it like blurs, or it's like it's too dark for me to really see, so I have to like watch it through the screen here. Hey, Mr. T. It is going. I mean, you see what we're doing right now, so you probably know how it's going. But you know, we're working on it. How you doing, Mr. T? Tell us your thoughts on inflation, Mr. T. That's what we talked about, I feel like, most of the time so far. Yeah, this is a new part of the dungeon, that's for sure. Okay, I definitely was at this part already. I think I picked that up earlier already as well. I just like don't even know where we would even start. Like, I don't feel like we saw anything suspicious other than locked doors with symbols on them, and I did not see anything that looked like we could have interacted with it to unlock these doors. I missed it earlier. I talked about picking up Black Cat on PS2. Star door. Okay, star door is locked, it looks like. Circle door. Circle door is locked. Okay. What are you gonna do, buddy? Excuse me? I have to use a key from a previous mission? Oh. I mean, it was this one, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Just this is the first time I've had to look at those keys and probably... I have those keys. I was looking at when you guys were seeing it. Let me go to that. I have those keys. I just, like, literally, I think these are the first mission keys, or one of the first ones. So I just didn't think maybe this is the same area as one of the earlier missions in the game. I just don't remember it. No. Yeah, I got DDR Diet Edition. I got Black Cat, and then a bunch of random Wii and DS games. Well, I ordered them. Vink has not shipped them yet. But I had got him to go, like, hunt down some random stuff for me that I eventually told him to stop hunting down. So that okay, so we do not have a key for that. I'm guessing that's for the bosses. Let's use the key back here. Please, nobody spawn. I'd appreciate that. No respawning. We'll see. Black Cat looks kind of neat. I think you guys would appreciate Black Cat. I had a hard time finding a lot of gameplay of it. There was somebody who did a review of it, but it seemed very, like, I put the game in for 5 minutes and I don't like it, kind of thing. He's also running on, like, PCSX2, and I think it was running at, like, 50% speed. Although, you know, he may have been capturing it, and that might have, you know, well, he was capturing it, but that might have slowed down. Okay, so that's gonna unlock that. Okay, that's gonna go downstairs, so let's go back here. Use this here. Guess that's something I need to consider. Okay, does this go back up? No, this is going down. Let me see if the other one goes up or down. So I imagine down is like getting closer to the boss. Yeah, gas prices and everything. Mr. T, I don't know why, but it seems like you're always like super far behind compared to everybody else. Not sure why that is. Okay, so this should go up. Oh. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, I have gone back to being a bit more frugal with shopping as well. Nice. That'd be nice. I wanted to go electric, but living in an apartment, I don't really have much of an option, I think. I could be wrong. I never like looked super deep into it, so. I think the only thing my car really does is that like it will automatically like turn the engine off at stoplights if it can. So. But I think if you have like the AC on and stuff, it won't like let you do that. It gets hot here. Oh. Nice. Yeah. More breakable walls. Just deeper and deeper. The hole goes. For the frog, the bell tolls. Have you guys played For the Frog, the Bell Tolls? I think about it from time to time, but I just have not sat down to do it. I feel like that's one of those video games that probably has like a gushing YouTube video about it, but I have not actually looked to see. More crystals. Okay, I think this is the end of the line finally. Finally. Now I gotta go all the way back. But I got the crystals for the money. So I can buy stuff later. trying to figure out if I like this dungeon's design. I do appreciate that they make you use an item from earlier in the game. I think the bigger thing is just, you know, whether or not I could have told that if I was actually could read Japanese, right? I have not had to use a previous mission's item before. Okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot this. So this comes across here. I don't think we've gotten here yet. Maybe. I can't. I think this is new territory. No. Let me double check real quick. I can't remember if I feel like I went into that room after I came through here and did not come across to this other room. No. I did not look into that news story yet. Is it, oh, is this just literally the same thing? Okay, well. That doesn't help me with the locked door, though. Alright, let me see if I missed anything up here. Yeah, I don't know much about that particular one. I don't. Is that the same thing as like the? I think the problem with the body family is that, and I don't know if it's just like completely misguided or not, is I think they're like accused of killing people. Is that accurate? I don't remember. But yeah, I seem to recall SNK being bought up by something like that. So. But yeah, unfortunately, money tends to come from places like that. We shall see. I can't remember if like Tencent or anything put any investment in Nintendo at all. I don't feel like I've seen a lot of like China money. Although, did you guys hear about the Ubisoft Rabbids game that came out in China like last year and it's just now getting localized? I thought that was kind of interesting. Well. What else can be done? So there's like a plus sign on that door, right? We could go see if any of the items I have open it already. Maybe I just wasn't aware that I have something in my inventory that opens it. I need to get a haircut. My hair is getting long. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, hey! Hey! Good thing I was walking sideways. Do I want to keep going this way for now? I think I just want to keep going this way for now. But yeah. Yeah, usually that money doesn't always come from like a great place. I don't think you can like operate completely clean, unfortunately. Or at least I don't think companies can, which is unfortunate. Probably just like too much consolidation on stuff, I would think. Not that I know that much about it, but that would be my thought, is that like with a bunch of stuff consolidating, it just makes it harder and harder to like make, you know, decisions of like what organizations you want to work with, where that money goes, where that money comes from, things like that. Oh man, this is perfect. Oh, we got healing items at least. Probably heal up my team now. I think do I have little heals? I prefer to use that if I can. Oh, it's like way down my inventory because I had to buy them fresh from the store. Buy them fresh. Alright, let's equip the mapper back on, and then we'll use the cat girl to fight. You know, I just had a thought pass my head. I was just like, boy, we still have like half this game to go. Probably is giving you an idea of like how I probably feel about this game overall. Probably not gonna rate this game too particularly highly when we do the community review for it. Obviously, we got to keep in mind the language barrier and all that good stuff, but I think the general takeaway I have is that this game has a nice style to it, but that style does not implement in a way that really like necessarily fits the gameplay in any interesting way. Gameplay seems fine. Cat girl! Oh shit, I'm sorry. It's Fox girl. I think there's still room to explore down here. I think I have finished exploring these areas though. Let me just double check this hallway. I'm pretty sure this is just a dead end. Just to be a dead end. Maybe I got something down there, I can't remember. Oh, I got that. I also feel like this is a game where like I'm not focusing on anything when I like visually, I am just like letting the environment just pass by as like a representation of movement. Like, my brain never thinks I need to focus on anything until an enemy appears. That's like the only time my brain is like, ah, yes. Visual stimulation. Okay. This room, okay, let's say this room got weirdly big all of a sudden in this hall. Ow. Alright. Back to auto cannon. Or auto charge. Oh, come on. Nice, okay. Cool. It's cool. Given how things been going, I figured there was a broken wall hidden somewhere here. Just money, but better than nothing. But I would really like to know where we're gonna open that crossover. Oh, there's another one. Oh, but yeah. Now that I finished Kogan, I think I don't have a lot of like short-term games I want to be. I did play through. I don't think I talked about this anywhere. I played through Night. Oh, I talked about it on Twitter when I played through it, but I played through Knight's Journey of Dreams on the Wii. That game, okay, that game. Not particularly good, but... Oh, is that what we want? That looks like something we want. Yeah, that looks like what we want. Not particularly great, but really interesting from the perspective of Knights, and it does make me want to make a video about that. But it does kind of preface that if I'm going to make a video about Knights Journey of Dreams, or whatever it's called, I kind of need to also make a explanation of why it's interesting from the perspective of a Knights game rather than a video game on its own. So I'm kind of uncertain how to handle that. Like, do I want to actually literally just do like a brief review of the original Knights, maybe just combine them together? Because I think Knights is one of those games that I only ever did like a quick play on. Maybe just have like a Knights series review. And I can include the Game Boy Advance game in there, but that doesn't really like fit necessarily with what I'm doing with the channel right now. So I'm mainly focusing on, I think, Wii stuff right now, in addition to GameCube and hopefully PCFX again here in the future. No. Definitely have a decent amount of podcast content for PCFX, but still need to make those actual like videos that I'm putting together. Got too many projects that are just started that need to kind of get moving forward. I kind of need to pick one and just move forward with it. And right now, what I've picked is the actual PCFX podcast I recorded over the weekend. So, but I probably should work on a video. I think the big difference between the podcast and the video is that the podcast has other people involved, and they have their own, things that they're doing. And the content of at least the first part of the podcast is relevant to, things they are actively working on. So it'd be good to get that out even if I don't have my content ready. So, all right. Hey, Albie, how's it going? Oof? What's oof? Something oof happened? Yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if Knight's series review is really on brand for my channel and what I've been doing. I think Knight's Wii game review, sure. Close enough. Knight's series review, sounds neat. Okay. I'll think about it. Also, have not looked. I don't know if, I don't know if somebody has done that out there yet. Because what's important to me more than anything is, just, saying what I think is interesting about Knight's Journey of Dreams. And, oh, man. So, original Knights, I have a lot of respect for. Not one of my favorite games, but I think it is one of the best score attack games I've ever played. It's one of those situations where, I don't necessarily, love the original Knights, but there's a lot of very good things about it that I think are really cool. And Journey of Dreams fails in a lot of ways, or at least fails to replicate that. But it seems like, when you look at Journey of Dreams, I look at it more as, hey, we need to modernize what Knights is. And I think making a more true to form Knights makes sense today. I don't think it makes sense in 2007. I think it makes sense what they tried to do, even though they failed to do it super well. I'm gonna use the gun energy. We have a lot of extra gun energy, so. If I can, I want to avoid using a lot of healing items right now. I don't have a ton of them, so. Oh, Saudi having a piece of that, yeah. Yeah, money. I'll be curious to see if anybody, takes offense and will, The problem with that kind of stuff is I think, if people really believe in, boycotting that stuff, I feel like very few people actually do so. Unfortunately, so. Like Blizzard, I don't know if any, I think the bigger problem with Blizzard is just, the games they have been, putting out and updating have just been underwhelming. I don't think Blizzard's games are hurting because, they censored people for saying, like, you know, don't support the Hong Kong riots or whatever it was, or protests, I guess would be the right word. Depending on how you look at it, I guess. I'm sure China was like, those are riots. But, you know. Oh, hello, I didn't see you behind him. When did that happen? Who eats the apples? Is it Amelia? I mean, it will go to her automatically, so. Nice. Double apps. I feel like I have not gotten a lot of meat recently, just apples and milk. Someone shot somewhere. There's meat. Interesting. Is he loaded? I guess so. Okay, weird. I heard them like shooting, but I didn't think they were loaded. No. Sometimes this video the double meat. Oh my god. It's the we just scored the, you know when you go to the gas station and they have the regular sized jerky, then they got the big long jerky that has like 2 pieces of jerky, and that's what we just scored. The double pack. I don't know what I'm saying. I didn't sleep a ton last night, so I did not sleep a ton this weekend. I won't say why, but it was an adventurous week for me. So I will update you guys later. Ah, okay. Give me that milk. Boop. Boop. Drink. Legacy. So I'm of the opinion Rodea and Knights have nothing to do with each other. I think that's something that I've always kind of felt. Yeah, I mean, concept-wise, it is, I guess, flying, but, like, and they're, like, aspect, I don't know, like, the connections for Knights and Rodea just seem so slim to me. I'm not saying that somebody couldn't make those connections. I just personally don't see a strong connection there. I would have a very hard time, I think, making a video that included Rodea in that Knights conversation. Other than the fact Yuji Naka made it, you fly. I don't even know, is there even a score mode? Like, is there even a score in Rodea the Sky Soldier? There probably is. But, like, I don't think it's important. Like what's important to me in Knights is the structure, and Rodea does not mimic that structure in any way whatsoever. So. I mean, on one person. I think is this a heal for the whole team? No, it's just a full heal generally. Alright. Well, I got 8 of these. So, probably reasonable to use some of them. This room looks like it sucks, though. I need to, at some point, like, hook in Kudiden Squash's GBA game as well. That's a video that's still happening, by the way. I mentioned it earlier. I kind of got way too many videos going on right now. That concerns me that I was in the corner of the room, because I had not really been checking the corners of the room. Only... Alright, Lapis. Fight me. Are you the real Lapis? Are you the hologram one that tried to frame us for crime? Just don't be violent. What's going on? Google Translate. Tell me. Don't be rough, Doran. I'm guessing that other Lapis was a fake Lapis, probably. And that this is the real Lapis, maybe. That'd be my guess. Could be wrong. That's just like, and that's not based off text. That is just a general assumption that I have. Oh, this might be him. Okay, it looked like he did betray us. Seems like he might be getting told to get us blackmailed by the blonde guy, maybe? I can't remember. I should probably go grab the manual and see like what the character names are. I have kind of forgotten a lot of them at this point. Beyond whoever's in my party. I think they're talking about somebody made him try to set you up to go to jail. Kyogen? I don't know if that's a person or if that's just a bad translation. They're saying, what's the purpose of getting us sent to prison? Think something about her brother, maybe? Maybe not. Wheaton? I can't remember who Wheaton is. Wheaton. Wheaton. Wheaton? Wheaton. White? I don't know. I can't read anything anymore. I'm terrible. About to sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh, see you, dude. Somebody talking behind us? I think so. Cuckoo. Saying I'm Magna. It's the real enemy. Kill yourself, Magna. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Oh, I think we have 5 minutes to escape, maybe. Wait! Emergency withdrawal, hurry up. 5 minutes to get out. Any money before I leave? Alright, go. Goggles are coming in handy now. Alright. Yeah, it does suck. I'm not an SNK fan, so like most of that stuff doesn't really affect me that much. But yeah, I mean I do buy Nintendo games, so. Velma from Scooby-Doo has a show. I guess I'm not too terribly surprised. Maybe? I don't even know. Is it like a cartoon, or is it like a, or animated, or is it, like live action, or something like that? The Harley Quinn, I've never seen the Harley Quinn show either, so. Although I think that one's live action. I think you talked about it once, Mr. T, and I looked at it once. I think he's, basically gonna populate this area with enemies. The elf, Zeddy. Zeddy? El Zeddy? Right, no, oh! Oh, Jesus Christ! I need to get out of this corner right now. There we go, I'm out. Okay. Probably should heal her before she dies on accident. Oh god, it's so scary. Like, if you get trapped in here, you're just like gonna take a crap ton of damage. She's staying to my left side, so the Dragon Man should take any extra damage if you get hit from the side. I think Fox probably has the best weapon, so. Do I want to? I guess I'm gonna use a high heal. I don't necessarily want to, but I try to keep her to my left. I don't have to heal the lady, Amelia. Oh, okay, dead. Anything for me? Oh, there you go. That's right. Probably not. Like a dream. Run! The dolphin's just around the corner. Interesting. I mean, I think people... I guess I was gonna say, I think people like Velma. Yeah, I mean, I think if anyone's gonna be... If you're gonna separate Scooby-Doo out, like, I think Velma, and, like, just do one character, I think Velma probably makes the most sense. Basically, it seems like Magnus set us up through Lapis. Beep, beep. Basically being like, hey, we're gonna go after this guy. Can I count on all of you to come with me? And everyone's like, you can count on me. I think the pink hair girl maybe said something different, and now she's like, if I have to. It's decided. Are we finally going to the prison that we said we were going to go to at the beginning of the game? an emergency call. Let us save. Save shimasu. Keep playing. Save again. Just in case. Just in case we blow up our save file. Yeah, it is. It feels like a lot of times, like, companies will try to bring back something, and if they don't really have like a fresh angle, they'll try to like grab some weird random thing to highlight. Maybe they're like trying to follow the Marvel movie kind of thing, where it's like, hey, we can like take this character, we can take a show that is not Scooby-Doo, right? And maybe get the people who would be into that and like expand the audience. Maybe that's maybe the thought behind it. You guys would probably know better than me, like how that whole space works, but I'm a little disappointed by those blue rubies. They're only 1,000 each. Seems kind of low. Alright, so we're still A rank. I think we still need the A rank gun. I think the only one who still needs A rank stuff is the dinosaur man. What's his name? Dogen? I don't remember. He's got armor, it looks like. A rank. Oh no, he has B rank armor. Oh, and then we also have B rank armor for the cat girl. Okay. That's right. There was no A rank armor for the cat girl. I forgot. And then there's probably some accessories we might be able to buy as well. I think we have all these. Night vision. All right, so we need the gun for what's his face. We don't need it, but it'd be good to get. We can afford it. Go ahead and sell his old gun. Is there armor for Cat Girl or Fox Girl? I keep saying Cat Girl, but she's a fox. I don't see any. I think, does what's his name have armor? No, he needs his B rank armor, or A rank armor, sorry. Okay, go ahead and sell that. I think that's it, although we might go buy some healing items. Black market. I like this shop theme a lot better. Alright, all S rank, so no new Fox armor until S rank Sun. We do have a new thing here though. Master Saito. What does Master Sight do? Please. I think the movement of your cursor is doubled, is what it says. I'll try it. Oh, it's S rank. I'm stupid. Cannot try it. Alright, I am gonna buy some of these. I probably shouldn't, but I'm just a little worried on health right now. So I thought some people liked Space Jam too. But I think it was like one of those like things where it's like kind of just like stupid and people were like okay with it just being stupid. Trying to say my Unix Fighters 98 video is starting to get stale, Mr. T. No, I'm just kidding. I need to use the bathroom real quick, so let me go do that. What time is it? 8:20? Okay. So I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll finish this. So I need to set up a BRB thing again at some point here. I had an idea for a new BRB thing, so I need to set that up. But yeah, let me step away for a second and go help myself. Back. The big pile of laundry on the floor beside me. That came out of the dryer right as the stream was starting, so I have to walk over that. Alright, let's be confused by a cutscene again. I think this is new music. Oh, the music started getting crazy there. Oh, this is like the first time we've had like an actual like little scene. Is this happening now, or is this something that happened in the past? I think it's happening now. I think Amelia says she doesn't have any weapons though. Who are you? Alright, I think it's happening right now. He's one of Magna-sama's henchmen or something. Shot. Shh. Is it Big Brother? Is it Oni-chan? It's Oni-chan. Not saving me right now. Wake up, Amelia. We're ridiculous. Him being like, don't give up, you're strong. And I think she keeps thinking it's Doron and not her brother. He says he's waiting in the prison place that we're going. I think it was a dream, probably. Oh, or maybe we're just back on the ship. I think that did happen. I think we did get attacked, and now we're just back on the ship or something. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what happened. Alright. I think we're finally at Prison Planet. Music in this game is good. It's not like particularly catchy or anything, but it's like good to listen to. I don't know if it's like one of those games where if you put the CD in like a PC, it would just play the soundtrack or something. I don't think there's like weird loops in this game though, right? I think it pretty much loops properly. The ultimate weapon. Alright. Hey Oscar, how's it going? Cell phone is happening. It's not giving me a lot of good information. I do not think this game is like a particularly good game for what I'm trying to do. So I think there's just not enough visual information to like connect the pieces at times. That was like surprisingly the first like real cutscene we've had in the game so far. And by real cutscene I mean there was like a one character portrait thing kind of thing. So yeah, I think Kitty Bobo lost to Billy and Mandy, didn't it? I think that was the same year. Or maybe Billy and Mandy was the year before. I can't remember. But yeah, good to see you, Oscar. You're just in time for little Kappa Man. Little... He's trying. Ah! Ah! Alright. Sorry. Murdered. Lost to Kids Next Door. Kids Next Door is a good series. As somebody who did not watch a lot of Kids Next Door, I think it was a good series. It probably has more legs than something like Kitty Bobo, I think. And probably worked, I mean, it won for a reason, right? But probably had more appeal than a Kitty Bobo. Yeah, I think you're aware, Mr. T, but yeah, I won't be there because I'll be leaving tomorrow. Probably around like noon Pacific time. So. Oh yeah, I have an extra button up. There we go. Free myself. Free myself from the third button. Ooh, 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 ooh. What are you doing? Are you just mopping the floors? Okay. I'm pretty sure we have quite a bit of game left. This feels kind of like, oh, we're entering the climax, but admittedly, this is like the place they said we were gonna go since the beginning, and it's like we're just now getting here. So. What I mean, outside of the Marvel crossover, like what are we thinking about in terms of crossovers? Like I personally don't like. Me personally, I do not see a lot of like multiverse stuff in my life, but that you guys know that I'm like preoccupied with other random garbage. I guess is Solomon program a multiverse? It has a Rekka battle and a Tokadol in it. The ultimate multiverse. I kind of liked that Spider-Man thing, spoilers for that movie, where like they had like the different actors. I thought that was like fun. This it looks like that. I was literally talking to my dad about this before the stream, and I was like, imagine Doom. It does not play particularly well, and every single dungeon is the same 4 textures plastered nonstop over and over and over again. It's a shame, because I do like crime crackers in concept, and admittedly, like, we're not getting the full story, right? But you know, Kappa. And, like, there's charm. Like, look, we got a little Kappa man. Look at this guy. Look at him. Like, there's charm here. It's not enough charm to carry the game, in my opinion. But this is a launch PS1 game, right? Maybe underwhelming for being a launch PS1 game, but, you know. What do I want to do? Let the dinosaur get shot, apparently. Like, didn't even try to defend. I just was like, okay, guess he's gonna die. Yeah, that's true. I was just trying to think of, like, anything that I consume that has a lot of crossovers or something like that, but I really can only think of a Tokadol or Rekka Battle and Solomon program, so. At this moment, at least. I probably just am not exposed enough to it because I'm not like following proper popular media and stuff. So, do we see multiverse stuff in like games at all? Is that like something that's showing up at all? Is that like something that we're going to expect soon to some degree? I guess to some degree, like Call of Duty is that, right? You have, you know, Captain Prices and like all the Call of Duty characters showing up in random like zombie games. Rainbow Six Siege and Extraction, I think, has overlap of characters and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Yes. Mop towards me, please. Smash Brothers is the multiverse. Yeah, Fortnite. Fortnite's not a video game, Mr. T. Fortnite is a metaverse experience, Mr. T. Please. Please understand. Fortnite makes a lot of sense, actually. I don't feel like, I guess, like, mobile games and stuff has crossovers, right? I guess live games in general have been doing that for a long time. I do like kind of the weird remnants that stuff leaves behind, though. Like Final Fantasy 15 literally has, like, a Terra War crossover or something, and, like, Terra War died, I think, around the time that content actually came out or something weird. And the content's great in Final Fantasy 15. Like, that is one of my favorite, like, DLC missions. Alongside the Final Fantasy 14 mission is great as well. What does this music remind me of? Do you want to go on the elevator yet? I feel like we skipped a lot of stuff. But I'm worried that if we go back, things are going to start respawning immediately. And I don't want to have to fight through a bunch of stuff again. Let me see if I can get very far without, like, anything spawning on me, I will go about it, so. Alright, we're already in here. We explored all that. Oh, yeah, they have their multiverse Smash game as well. People seem to like that trailer, though, with the Iron Giant in it or something. He's like, Superman. Leave me alone. Ooh! I heard a gunshot behind me, but I'm out. Any doors here? No. Alright, I think this is the main area I wanted to kind of come back and look at real quick. Yeah. I was trying so hard not to get hit. Alright, here's a door. I think this is a new door. New door o'clock. I haven't looked. Is there any gameplay out there at this point? Does it look good? Oh, yes. I bought way too many healing, but I can use that right now. Oh. That's a beta. Okay. I saw the trailer. Usually I don't keep too much track of like the weekly happenings. I just kind of check in on the weekend at the news stories and stuff, so I don't usually see what's going on until like a week after the fact. This is how I follow game news at this point. Because I pretty much, like, one problem I had before I started the weekly podcast back up was I wasn't reading nearly as much game news anymore. And that was one nice thing about going back to the podcast, is I would read game news every week. So, but I only read game news when I need. Man, I shouldn't have bought all those potions. I'll leave it there for now while we continue to explore whatever's over here. This is way longer than I thought it'd be for this side path. I thought this was gonna be like a little baby room where you can get extra gems or something, but yeah, it is that, but it's just like really long version of that. Give me my apples and milk. No meat again. I guess we got double meat last time, so. Alright, feed. Consume. Consume. Is it gonna be free to play, or you have to buy it? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely consider something like that. I don't remember what platforms it's on. Is it crossplay and stuff like that too, or? Of course, everything would respawn. Oh, interesting. Nice. Hey, Jojo, or Jojo-mon. This is Crime Crackers. It's a PS1 launch game. I don't know if I'd call it lost. Although someone came in here and said that this was like a more obscure PlayStation game, but this is like one of the earliest PS1 imports I had heard about. And it's like from the Wild Arms developers, or what would eventually make Wild Arms. And it's a first-person shooter dungeon crawler thing. I'm not super impressed by it, but like, it's fine. It's like, there's charms. There's charming points to this video game. I do not regret playing this game so far. I think if it was significantly shorter, I'd be happier, but you know, I'm somebody who doesn't have a ton of time, so. Also, we're playing this, you know, like, once a week, so it's just gonna feel like it takes longer. But the level design has just been a little inconsistent, and you know, as you can probably see on screen, what you are seeing right now is what pretty much every level of the game looks like, every room in the game looks like, just different textures on the wall. But the big thing has been like the actual like objectives in the levels can be a little A little rough. Also, the controls are maybe a little strange because, like, oh my gosh, he respawned behind me. So you basically have D-pad for movement because it is like a original, PS1 controller, right? And you move with the D-pad, LR to strafe. If you press L and R at the same time, you go into defense mode, so that blocks stuff. And then you can't attack unless you press the square button, and it brings up a cursor. And then when you press that, you can do that. But you can't move because you're using the D-pad to aim. So you have to use the L and R to strafe with that. And you can use the cursor to kind of steer your direction a little bit. And apparently that respawn range is super, super short. It's weird because, like, I didn't have that much trouble with respawns on the way over here. I think you press the select button to switch characters, and, like, they have different stuff equipped. So right now she has, like, glasses on that let her see the map when you have her selected. Where I forget what this guy has on. I think it's just, like, extra defense. And then, the Fox girl has, she has, like, a sword that has usually a shorter range, but now I have it upgraded where it's, like, the range of a gun, so. And her weapon doesn't take any ammo, where you can see in the, like, when I shoot somebody else's gun, it takes ammo in the top left corner, so. So I usually use the Fox girl if I can, so. And they take damage, like, based off the direction. So if you're hit from the front, you take damage with the character that you have in front. Hit on the left side, take damage on the left side. Hit on the right side, character on the right side takes damage, so. Yeah, I think Did You Know Gaming had, like, a region-locked section or whatever. They originally were highlighting individual games. That's kind of where the Aconcagua video came from, but I think they realized they wanted to just do, like, general stuff. Like, I don't think you get great SEO on, like, Aconcagua specifically, but you probably get good SEO on, like, PlayStation 1 imports, so. A 90s game trying to be an 80s game. Well, I mean, this is, like, a really early, you know... Oops, it's gonna be taking any damage. Alright, we're gonna back off for now on that. Yeah, it is an early PS1 game, so, like, you know, it probably takes more from, you know, early 3D dungeon design than, or a 3D game design than, a lot of other games. Oh, let's see if this does it. It does, okay. I don't know if that's the only way I can kill them, but it seems like the most reasonable for now, at least as long as there's only 2. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with, like, 80s culture beyond, like, movies and stuff, so. I assume this game was probably referencing, you know, 3D PC gaming stuff a little bit. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's where you saw a lot of 3D stuff back then. And it probably feels somewhat similar to that. Control scheme here is very unconventional, though, so. But I think there are a lot of PC games that kind of look like this. Alright, this isn't good. I don't know where I should be going after that. It looks like dead ends on both sides. Okay, is there... I think there's a hallway to the right that I haven't gone down, but I think it just loops back around. Oh, no. Okay, there's another path there. But yeah, I think a lot of, like, early PS1 games, you know, look maybe closer to what you might expect on, like, a 3DO or something, right? I don't know the capabilities of, like, a 3DO or something, but this feels like it's probably within the realm of what a 3DO could do in some ways. I think you could accomplish this concept on a 3DO. It may not, like, look or run as well. But... maybe a Jaguar as well. You know, they would have been developed... if this came out in, like, 94, they would have been developing this, you know, probably... well, I guess it depends on how long the game's development timeline was, but, you know... you probably need to look more towards, like, 93 and 92 for, like, how this game... what other games this game was inspired by, probably. I hate these things. I'm not gonna go there yet. We'll come back. I wish I could remember what this music reminds me of, though. This looks... ooh, 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 ooh. This Mr. Mopper. Leave me alone, Mr. Mopper. But yeah, mainly this game is known as, hey, this is that game the Wild Arms developers worked on before they made Wild Arms, so. I'm stupid. I shouldn't have let her die. Well, there's a revival. Perfect timing. Let me think about this. Keep going for now with just Amelia and Doron or something. Whatever his name is. Okay, that's there, but don't care. That. Okay, this seems like maybe this is more towards the direction I will be going in the end. I'm guessing that one room has like an item in it, and that is it. I'd be surprised if there's a door back there. Go take a look. Ow! I don't know what the Wild Arm developers worked on before this, if anything. Maybe I should look that up real quick. Although I feel like anyone who has like a PC history... I don't see anything back here. I think it's just a dead end. I feel like PC histories are definitely a lot more iffy before this for Japanese games, so... They could have maybe worked on some PC stuff and just it's not really listed on US Wikipedia or something. Might look at the Japanese wiki. Maybe that's something we could do here in a moment. Oh my god, please. Why are you not dead? I've shot you so much. Thank you. Alright, what's happening? Alright, alright. Do that. I think these guys have way more health than the previous guys in this area. I don't feel like they had this much health before. Ah, he's so quick to dash. Okay, got him. Okay, elevator. Probably good. I think this artist worked on like one other game and that was it though. There's only like 2 games listed under them on Moby Games or something. On Moby Games again, not great database for this stuff. Japanese PC games in general are not particularly well archived as far as I'm aware. Speaking of SNK earlier, I remember like SNK like can't even figure out like what their entire library was at times. Oh, okay. Well. Another elevator. Alright, I think we'll just take the elevator. While that's happening, let me let's see. Crime Crackers. Does it have a developer listed on here? I know it's Media.Vision, but I'm on the Japanese wiki page, so I don't know if they just have like a link to the Japanese Media.Vision page. Alright, let's go to this. This. At least according to the Japanese wiki, this is their very first video game, so. Might have to look at the exact people after that to see. Like where they may have came from before this. Oh, jeez. Don't like these pink fellas. Ah. Boy, I burned through those like crazy. That's not great. Go ahead. Thank you. Like, I had 9 of those and now I'm down to like 5 already. Every time you let go, they just like go for it again immediately. Thank you. Oh, there's 2 more full heals. Probably should go ahead and use one. If I wasn't dumb. And let's use a baby heal. I should have used the full heal because I'm almost... Oh, okay, I'm at 6. 6 is not quite where I need to be. Or not quite near cap yet. Okay. Thank you. I would take a strong guess that Moby Games probably doesn't have. I was like trying to think of like looking up, you know. There we go. Okay. Like staff members on Moby Games, but I don't think Moby Games has like a decent PC 98 catalog of information. So I wouldn't be surprised if you look these guys up and this is like the first game listed for them. Let me see. Let's go take a look. Crackers. Time crackers, credits, PlayStation. Who we got going on? Who's important people? Let me pause this real quick. Okay. Planning. Character design, I know I looked into that. Game design, let's look at those. Programmers, graphic design, we'll pass on those. Music, sound director. Producer. Alright, what do we got going on here? We got some stuff in 19... was this the... Who is this? This is one of the production staff members. Baby Universe. What's going on in Baby Universe? Okay, PlayStation. So it looks like 1987. We have some stuff here for NES. Maybe. I'm not too surprised an NES game would be on here. Jumping Flash. I'm not too terribly surprised that ended up that way. Motor Tune Grand Prix. Is this a PlayStation 1 game? Yeah. Oh, that is a very Famitsu looking art style there. Did this get localized at all? Looks like it probably did. I see English text in there. It's probably in English. Well, it's in kilometers actually, so maybe not. Hirasato, this is the planning. Gran Turismo. Pretty wide range. This is this one of the game designers? Toshiyuki? Let me look Akifumi Kaneko. Is that on here? Okay. Director for Teshi no Uta 2. Pop and Magic, Mirai Conan. Okay, it's like a PC Engine game. Alright, I know we're just like Google. This suddenly became a Moby game stream. Okay. I'm just really curious like what these people worked on before this. Nice Shonen Conan. Conan is really strong. He can carry a whale. Pop and Magic. Okay. It's a cute look. So yeah, I mean, it looks like these people probably were working on games before as well. Not necessarily... Okay, that's... Alright. Alright. Video games. One second. We're just gonna go. I don't know. Why not there? You guys like my photo, my frame on the wall? Beautiful, isn't it? All right. Oh yeah, I never thought about the Adventure Island connection there. That makes sense. Yeah, it looks like they just worked on like a bunch of random PC Engine stuff generally. I'd imagine that producer guy, I didn't see what company he was with, but I'm guessing he was with Sony, because that was like all launch window PS1 games that he was listed on. I'm gonna get shot from behind, probably. Yep. Alright. It is really hard to think of new things to say about this game as we go through it. Alright, 3 Kappa. That's new. Oh yeah, the Maxima games too, that makes sense. I always thought the art for that looked weird. And I know Famitsu art looks weird, so. Alright, 4 Kappa? No, just that stupid thing. Gonna get shot. Thank God. I think it had deloaded, and then because of going backwards, it didn't reload in. Just gonna go. Thank you. Saw a path forward. Took it. What's up with this door? Some kind of noise on the other side of the door. Log is checking it out. Come on. I think we're asking for him to break the door down. She's dead, damn it. Ah. I didn't want that to go that way immediately. Oh, I can recover special. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. What is the best way to handle this room? I feel like sometimes spinning is good, sometimes it seems not good. I think it's dependent on if the little pink orbs are flying. I feel like the pink orbs spinning does not seem to help them that much. Also, getting caught. Oh my god, he's already dead. Oh my gosh. I don't know. think I might just brute force this. It's probably not a good idea. Oh, she's dead. Oh, we're almost all dead. Okay. That on, that increases my damage, I'm pretty sure. Jesus. I don't really want to do that, but this is a bad situation. I forgot I can defend. I should do that. Well, I don't think it defends against the rotating ones. Alright. Jeez, that was rough. I burned a lot of items on that too, which concerns me. Oh, gosh. Oh yeah, I have I watched one of the OVAs for that. If I recall correctly, it was like they were in like a haunted like school or something like that. And I don't remember the sequence of events, but eventually it like ends up with them on like the back of a giant turtle or something. that is my memory of that. And I think they like fall out of the sky at the very end or something weird. I don't know. Very bizarre show from what I remember. Or OVA. That was one of the first anime I probably watched. I was just like, what in the world am I watching? We just always called it Green Hair Girl Show. Do something like this. I can get all the text in there. I feel like I'm having trouble keeping all the text in the screen. Which has not really been a problem on past streams, so... Excuse me, what time is it? We're almost getting to the end here. Yeah, I went to sleep pretty late last night, but then like woke up at like 6:40 this morning in a way that I rarely ever do. Pretty rare I just like wake up on my own without an alarm going off. Oh. I don't know anything about Ranma at all. We're still A rank, so I don't think there's anything I can really buy outside of just new... Unless there's armor for the cat girl, that would be lovely, but I don't see anything. Let's check the black market real quick. Okay, there's some new stuff in here, but it's S rank stuff. Well, S rank gear. Nothing new there either. Alright. What is this? Full revive. This one, 30k. Revive all? Does that mean like reviving everyone at once, or just the 2 people if there's one still alive? Is it 10k? Probably shouldn't have bought that, but we're going to. How many gems to sell? I don't think I picked anything up. Oh. Alright, well. Got 20 minutes. I don't know if we'll be able to finish a level in that time. We can save mid-mission, though, but, like, actually keeping track of what's happening in this game mid-mission is a pretty big pain. I will sleep through all my alarms, so... But I think the bigger issue for me is just not giving myself enough sleep, so... I'd be up for Ranma 1/2 OVAs, for sure. I guess technically I'm off tomorrow. I could probably go a little longer than usual. Like right now take a break, or do you mean in general, Mr. T? I don't really have anything lined up if we want to play something else. I could take a little look around and just see if I can grab something off the shelf. I don't think I have anything like really prepped. Excuse me. If I yet already put my Switch away, I might consider doing some Kogan, but... I mean, like, what did we finish 2 levels this time, or 3 levels? I feel like there's not been that much. We can check. Let's see. Oh, hey. Hey, Penguin. Alright. So let's see here. There's Lapis. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the mission we just finished, so... I think this is what we're doing right now. So about 3/4 the way through, it looks like, based off this video. Little ways to go. So we probably got at least a couple more streams. Yeah, we can take a break. Let me look around real quick. Because we probably won't be able to finish a mission anytime soon. We'll probably be streaming to like 10 minutes, so I don't want to do that either. Trying to think wouldn't be too hard to set up. And to like actually get something out of by sitting down and playing. Did we ever stream Deep Freeze? Some Rayman? I mean, we could stream some Rayman. I'll be honest with you, I do not like Rayman very much. I don't think we ever streamed any Deep Freeze, right? I think I saved, right? I hope I saved Singing Tower of the System off. Alright. Yeah, if you haven't seen Deep Freeze, this game is pretty neat. I would really like to play this game. I would not be surprised if this becomes a stream game at some point. Don't give me memory card messages. I don't want to know what's going on with my memory card. Please erase space. This opening is very amazing from what I remember. Who is Yasushi Akimoto? Sushi Akimoto.
Beginning of the 21st century, terrorism has grown.
Let me know if it's loud enough for you guys.
Terrorists have become a threat to the whole world. To deal with this situation, the United Nations has established Interance, an international terrorist service. It's time for mankind to fight against the evil that we have created.
We will wipe out the terrorists.
All wealth of the earth should be integrated. I think somebody did a video on this, so I don't know how like unknown it is or isn't, but thinning out of human beings.
They're insane.
I'm going to annihilate him.
A new master is born.
I like that she like pops up for a frame before it transitions as well.
The end will be decided.
Deep freeze. I think this game gets going pretty fast. I don't think you have to wait too long. The tactics has been starting. Is there any save file on here? I know I've played this game before. I just don't remember if I saved or anything. We'll do easy. Go easy on me. Stage 1. It was really weird because like somebody left a comment. Yeah, someone left a comment on a video forever ago talking about this game, and he didn't know what the game was, and he described it to me. And I think I came back like 4 or 5 years later. I was like, hey, this is the thing you were looking for. Well, we'll skip the cutscene here. Yeah, Deep Freeze is... This is a very, like, industrial spy operation espionage looking screen. There's exit. I don't need anything. I don't need to know. I don't need any details. Who's my partner? Do we want Bagel? Maria? Frank. Bagel. And his receding hairline.
You're finally here? I've been waiting for you, Jack.
I think we're like
Yeah.
trying to save the vice
You were
president
ordered to
or
be
something.
here too?
I'm so glad we got together again. They've been occupying all the floors above here. We'll enter from the south side.
I see. Let's attack the enemy from both flanks upstairs.
Shall we bet which team will be there first?
Phil, it's our duty, not a game.
Ha, that sounds like you. Red Bulls, commence operations. Jack, see you at the Hanging Garden.
Yeah, secret handshake.
We shall commence operations now.
I don't know if Bagel talks at all. He nodded. forget what the radar means. Is that like a codec? I don't know. Okay, that's grenade. That's shoot. Okay. Reload. All right, how do I? Okay. I think X is open door. Yeah, so I think the goal is to like get to a certain floor in this game. I guess you can maybe think of this a little bit like elevator action or that one Wii game. I forget what it's called.
Wait, there's a message from Red Bulls.
This is Red Bulls. We have found and secured a civilian safety who failed to escape at the south side emergency stairways. All right, I'll dispatch the medic ASAP. Meanwhile,
Oh yeah, definitely tank controls.
Jack, I know you can hear me. If you're so slow, we'll eliminate all enemies ourselves. That's all.
Okay, let's hurry.
All right, here we go. Our first enemy. 600 points.
Wait, I'm picking up Red Bull's emergency wireless transmission.
Just talk on the radio while the guy's standing there.
It's Dennis. What's wrong? We're at the south side emergency stairways. We're in the middle of combat with the enemies. They're very well equipped. They're surrounding us. We can't move. Leader, terrorist reinforcements. Red Bulls, reply. Red Bulls. You've heard the radio. Don't even think about backing up Red Bulls. Stick to your mission.
Stick to your mission.
No way.
That's why we have formed two different teams. You know, our priority is the rescue of the Vice President. That's all.
Alright. Can't remember if you have a limited number of handgun ammo or if it's just infinite. I believe they can shoot you from off screen though, so I think you do have to be careful. Maybe not. Teammate's just like, I'm gonna throw a grenade. Ooh. Yeah, the loading between, I mean, admittedly I'm playing on the PS2, so maybe, I don't know. I would think playing on a PS1 would make it slower, but you never know with how this kind of stuff works. Maybe there's something weird about the PS2, playing on a PS2 that makes loading slow. It's like falls from the ceiling. Dropped a grenade. But yeah, like things like this where like you're right at the edge of the screen change, just like it's really awkward. Okay. Got myself another grenade. They just keep spawning. All right, let's trying to remember where was the door I was trying to get into? We can go in here. Oh, it's a civilian. Okay. It feels very like on-rail shootery and like how these guys just like jump into the level. No, 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 no. Don't shoot my... Are we safe? Are you safe?
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know how long this game is either. Even if it has like a score system, it makes me think that maybe it's not that long, but... Double tapping rolls. Yeah, it's like it does feel a lot like Time Crisis and how characters like jump in. Is this the room where the president is? I can't remember. Nope. It is pretty hard to aim, though. I don't know if this game has dual analog support or not. A civilian there. Where are they at? Or they're down the hall. Probably. Oh no, there's another guy up here.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's trying. He's like stuck and rotating there. I think this is where we came in, right? It is really hard to keep track of like where you're going and where you came in from. I don't think I came in from here. Yeah, this is different. But I'm pretty sure this is back to that one room. So maybe go to the elevator. Let's see. That's the room I went in and saved that one guy in. These are the VIP rooms. I'm looking for the elevator. I don't think I've been through here. This is the staircase, maybe? Yeah, I think so. See you, Bagel. Behind us? There's like a red dot. Like, where is that? Over here. Ah! Do I have a punch or something, or? I don't know, do I have a different weapon at all? Oh, it looks like I do. It does not impact my grenade count. He's just throwing his own grenades to have a good time. Actually, it takes quite a bit of shots from this to kill anyone. Oh, did he also equip an SMG now? No, I don't think so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that heals me as well. Desperately trying to turn. Blast walls.
Won't open. Shoot. My tools aren't enough to break it.
Wait. There is a service elevator on 57F. If the terrorists haven't gotten to it, you can use it.
57F? I'm going to go there.
I mean, I'm guessing that's 57th floor, but yeah, it's a weird way to put it. 57F specifically. Oh, it's a knife guy. Whoops. It is really hard to aim, even with the lock-on at times. Because, like, the lock-on doesn't start till you start shooting, so... Very quiet game. I'm curious if, like, the civilians are randomized at all, or if they're in the same place every time. It does take a more, like... If it is, like, a more score attack, you know, play through this game quick kind of thing. Some games, like, the defensive roll just feels so useless in. I think it's, like, whenever a roll just feels like it's... Like, whenever it feels like you're moving slower than if you just ran with a roll, I feel like that's when a roll just feels bad in a game. So we're on 58F. Floor. Now it's got me saying F. Alright, so there's a service elevator, it said. Oh, it's that. Yeah. I think there's a lot of games with bad rolls, unfortunately. Let's see what's back here. Like a locker room? Oh, is this just full of guys in here? Maybe I should reload before I go in. Thank you, Bagel. Bagel saved me. Oh, there's a NPC back there. I didn't realize that. Oh, they're the yellow dots. I see.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. That didn't help me find the service elevator, but... What is this? Something about, like, entering a hallway and having the door locked behind you feels very Resident Evil-y to me. Oh, no. Are we locked on both sides?
It's a 35mm fireproof steel shutter.
Is that Bagel?
Shoot! A grenade won't help.
Red Bull!
Are you okay?
No! I'll hit him one day. Alright, see you, grenade. It is really hard to aim the grenades. I don't think I like the SMG very much. What is this? Shotgun? Alright, we'll try a shotgun. Yeah, QG to run out of it. True.
You're wasting time here.
It's wired. Red Bulls were injured. Send a medic ASAP.
I'm okay. Just a minor injury. Don't worry about me.
Stun grenade?
Stun grenade.
The terrorists have been waiting for our sudden invasion. It's suicide without having a clear strategy.
How should I use this?
Since the Hanging Garden uses wider wave natural light for lighting, there is a facility to control lighting.
This voice acting is beautiful.
If you can manipulate it, they will be destroyed.
I see. Once I get used to the darkness, I should use it. Then...
That's right. You better get going. It's about time to get back to your work.
He's still breathing.
Clear that.
Thank you for the support, Bagel.
I'll leave him to you.
Somewhere, somebody started with English here. What's that say? You want to save? Don't save. I want to try the shotgun real quick. Oh god, stuff is happening though. Okay, he's behind us. Okay. Stop rolling. Oh. I feel like the pistol is just like, at least right now, the best mix of like accuracy and range. Everything else just feels too short range to work very well. Also, I like that when you pause the game, the arrow's still going. Right. So can we go on these elevators? I don't think we can. I think we can just spawn out of them. There we go. These are elevators, though, right? Can I use these? Okay.
Look at the service elevator. Is it moving?
Are we gonna... Okay. I was wondering if we were gonna get on the elevator and just, like, guys would drop down. We have to fight them on the elevator. Oh, there's a guy, like, right in front of me. He's, like, right here.
His throat is cut open. Who did it? Idiots. Wait!
It's a lady. It's got purple hair.
That guy killed a soldier inside? What does he want?
Did we pick up the actual thing? I mean, not like it matters. I'm about to stop playing, but is there like an actual thing to pick up off him? Yes. I don't know what I picked up, but something was picked up. Also, he's marked as like a red thing on the map, even though he's technically dead. Anyways, this game's neat. I don't remember there being, like, basically no music at all. But, yeah, I would like to sit down and play this someday. I'm really curious how long this game is. It reads to me probably as a short game. I would not be surprised if there's, like, multiple endings as well, but I have not really looked into it. Alright. I didn't think that was actually going to work. I thought I was just going to get stuck. Nice. Well, anyways. So, yeah. I think that's it for this week. Thanks for coming. Oh, God. This is a big room. OneChore.com is the website. We will get back to Crime Crackers again next week. I think there's probably like another like 2 weeks on that, maybe. So we're almost there. It definitely feels like a slog at this point, though, I will say. My opinion of Crime Crackers has pretty rapidly declined after mission 1. There was a brief little stint in between there. We went in like the pyramid, and that was pretty cool. But I'm kind of just ready for the game to be done. Although I think it's like maybe fairly reasonable for a launch title for what it's doing. But anyways, so yeah, if you didn't see this week, there was a Patreon video that went up where I did a commentary on my baseball video. My original baseball review. So if you want to check that out and listen to me talk about how bad that video is, that is there on the Patreon. I also fixed the PCFX card insertion Patreon video because apparently I muted my voice in the video export. So where am I? I can't even see anything right now. I'm pretty sure I'm back there. I just don't know what's going on. What is even happening? Okay. Anyways, so I think
There is a trick on the switch. I can't enter from the elevator side. It was good judgment to come from here.
it was good judgment to come from here.
There is a trick. It was.
Huh. I don't know what that means, really. Oh, ow. So I fixed that audio in that video, so that's good now. And then next week I have a video where I sit down and watch a bunch of Japanese Wii game commercials and talk about those games a bit. That includes oh, I can like change Bagel's thing that he does. So I talk about games I have played, games I have not played, games I have not heard of. It was actually a very fun video to do. I hope it's fun to watch because I really enjoyed it and would like to maybe do more of them in the future because it was very enjoyable. It's just like a nice way to like, hey, talk about popular games as well as random import stuff I've never heard of,
This is the place
or
where Phil was
more,
talking about.
maybe more niche stuff that I
Surely I can manipulate
have things I
lighting
can say
in a
about.
hanging garden with this.
Happening. So yeah, that's coming out next week. And then also, since I'll be out the podcast, I have a pre-recorded podcast where I rank every Monolith Soft game I've played on a tier list. So if you want to hear me be way too harsh on Xenosaga, you can listen to me do that. Know that I regret I do not regret my rankings on Xenosaga, but I do regret how I talked about Xenosaga. So, what is, oh, like a stun grenade or something? Well, oh, I have like a, oh, that's a heal. Okay, I think grenades. Anyways, so there's that too. Otherwise, I'll be back next week, and doing normal stuff. I come back on Monday, so you will see me per usual next week at the normal stream time probably. So, we'll see. But yes, I am gonna go. I need to probably go to sleep soonish because I am tired. I did not sleep super well last night, but ready to sleep, I think. So, again, thank you guys for coming. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Saturday. If you are interested in joining in for Saturday game stuff, definitely go to the Discord, check out the community coordination section, all that fun stuff, and you'll be able to see what's going on in there. So yeah, you guys have a good night. Bye. If I can find, where's my mouse cursor? There it is.